Hello, and welcome to City Cruise Live, where today we're going to be making some more The World Ends With You pins, or at least the designs of it, because I've just been enjoying doing this, and I thought I might as well stream it, because I don't really feel like playing games at the moment. But yeah, I've been enjoying doing stuff in Blender, and a part of that includes creating these textures and designs in other software. So I'm going to continue. I'm going to work on this pin, and I'm also going to have the pin that I'm trying to create in the bottom left corner, so you guys can see what I'm trying to work on. But yeah, hopefully I should do something that looks kind of like that. And I can probably show it on the 3D model afterwards. We'll see. I guess I have to find out what I can start with. There's a lot of different components to this one. So I guess I just start somewhere. I'll start with the top and make my way down. I think I've improved quite a lot at using vector software to create vector art, because I've learnt some tips and tricks. Okay, I'm able to go outside of the sphere because that doesn't really matter. Let me just make that right. And I'll make this layer transparent so I can see what I'm doing. Okay. I really like to make everything as perfect as possible, so I do kind of go overboard with making sure everything is pixel perfect, even though that's not even really possible with how low resolution these pixels are. But I try. Alright, there is a yellow patch in there. I should be able to do it. It's just that, and I'll just put that. Ooh. Oh wait, no, I'll have to be a bit more accurate with this. I'll have to be there because it's going to be above this layer. Alright, and it's going to be this colorish. One quarter of the way of having the ability to make my streams for 1 more hour. Alright. Well, good for you. I'm just doing more art because I've been enjoying doing this in my own time. So I thought I might as well stream it. And I like everything being perfect. But how are you doing, Riv? I hope me showing my art stuff is enjoyable to watch. I don't know if it would be more enjoyable or less enjoyable than me playing games. You don't know how you are? But yeah, I'm trying to make the thing which is in the bottom left corner, if you couldn't already tell. think that's like right for the top part, right? I don't really know what else I could do. I think so. These blocks should be fairly easy to do, so I shall do them now. Okay. Interesting. Just had dinner and I'm happy. I'm full, but I was also so spicy that it burnt my tongue, so I regret it. I like spicy food. Like, even if it burns my tongue, I will, even if I'm crying, I will enjoy spicy food. I don't know. That's just me. You do not like spicy food? Oh, I love spicy food. In Japan, we went to a curry place that had like Japanese curry. Oh. And they had like I'm not sure if I've already said this story. Right. But I went to a Japanese curry place. And they have like levels to how spicy their stuff is. Like levels like 1 to 10 on how spicy you want your food. But you can't get over level 5. Those charts. No, you can't get over level 5 until you beat level 5. So you have to eat level 5 spiciness before you can eat level 6 spiciness. And I was like, oh, I like curry. I like spicy stuff. I will take level 5. And that was the day I died. It was very spicy. It wasn't horrible. I enjoyed it. But it was definitely very spicy. So I did not complete level 5 curry in Japan. It haunts me to this day. But maybe I'll go back sometime. And I will reclaim my honor. I would like to go back to Japan, like, maybe next year. Depends on how the world goes and my life goes. But I would like to go back. Use the chart for buffalo wings, but it was way too spicy. You have an issue. Some people just can't handle spice. And that's okay. It's fine that you're weak. What am I doing? I don't think I'm doing this that well. This is a kind of complicated design. I got my parents to make another burger without any spices. Okay. Good for you. How's this looking? Probably not that well. Yeah, it's kind of poop. But I'll work it out. I've got to make that bottom line a bit better. Maybe I should have started on an easier design to start the stream off. I don't know. I like this royalty-free music. I don't know, it's chill. How do I do? How to do? Okay. Just doing some refinements. I don't need that. Is that right? Or was that too thick? No, looks alright. Yeah, I've learnt some tips and tricks on how to make this stuff look better or work better. It's coming together, I can feel it. Yeah, kind of. Kind of. Curves are so hard. With vector stuff. I don't know why. Oh, what? I think I'm slowly mastering the art of the vector. I will be the Bob Ross of vector art. I really like vector art just because, like, vector art means that you can scale up or down the art as much as you want, and there's like no pixels. As you can see, I can just like keep zooming into this line and it doesn't get like, you know, jaggedy, and I can keep zooming out. It's all like smooth, and I like that. It's just vector art is not like super nice for like all types of art. So is that good? Vector art's mainly for like logos and things like that. How's that top part looking? I don't like this yellow thing. I don't know if I need to like fade it. Do I have to do like a fade? Like that? I don't know, it's my opinion. No, but does it look like the picture? Look at the picture at the bottom left. Does it look like that? I don't know. I wanted to have like a soft... like that? Mop? What? Okay. I don't know, that's... I don't know. We'll deal with that later. I'll keep drawing lines. Oh, actually... There might be a different way to approach this. Maybe I'll do it the other way. Wait. I'm just gonna hide these for now. I might do this outside and then fill in the lines later, because I also have to do that white streak, and that would have to be underneath the black lines. Yeah, I'm gonna do it this way. Gotta do things the smart way, not the hard way. And then I'll just put the lines in afterwards. Oh, I hate curves. Okay. Okay. And I could just put this like behind, because it could be behind the top part. Alright, and then all I gotta do is put a gradient here. Wait, I'll have to actually get the colors first. I have the colors already. Here's what I prepared earlier. Add. Wait, what? That's not what I want. Add. Sure. Okay, so now, if I go to the gradients, we'll have that, I think, on that side, and that. Wait, whoops. I don't even know what's happening. I'm an artist. I know what I'm doing. Yep. This will also have to have a dark one. $3K joins. What? Oh, coins. Okay. Nice. Still gonna take you a while to get to 10K. Okay, and I need a white one. White. And I need another one of this one, I think. Not if you lurk every stream. But I don't want lurkers. I want people to actually talk. Okay. We set this up. So now we have... Ah, see? I'm smart, I think. Right? I think that looks good. Let me get that transparency so I can see how things line up. Okay. See, I think that looks good. I don't know if these ones have to like be tilted a bit, like this way, but I think it should be okay. It should be workable. And now I just have to put the lines on top of it instead. Right, yeah, okay. which should be fairly easy. Just like lines. I'll make them all separate lines. It'll make it easier to edit. And it makes these a bit easier to do with these smooth lines. I think that's starting to look kind of good. Let's there we go. I can look a bit smoother. Do I have an obsession with smoothness? Yes. Oh, what? What? What's going on there? What is going on there? There we go. This will be fine. This is going to look wonderful. I've actually done like a lot of pins already. I've done like 15 pins. I need help. I've done like each of these layers is like a separate pin from starting from here. So 10,000, 1,000, Croc Leisure, Pyro, all of these pins. How many others? Oh, and the player. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and we're on to our 18th or 19th. Possibly. I like pins. Right. I don't know if they should be fully straight lines. I don't know what's going on there. Does that look good? I think I have to change like some of the thicknesses of the lines and stuff. But I think it's doing okay. We're doing okay. Then, yeah, this was much quicker than my previous method. Oh wait, whoops. That's not in the center though. How do I get the center? Okay, that's the center. But it's a bit off the center. Alright, I think that looks good to me. I just need to move this gradient slightly. Oh, look at that. It's beautiful. If I just there we go. Oh, look how nice that is. Look at it. Look at it. Okay, still got quite a bit to go. But yeah, I think it looks pretty good. I just need to get the lines a bit thicker. And I'll have to fix up some stuff. Yeah, okay. I'll leave that for now. We'll continue. This one I can't do the gradient thing because the colors change in like diagonals, and that's not gonna work with the gradient tool. Alright, okay, don't need the thickness right now. So I think I'm going to have to do this one part by part. I don't know how to get more viewers to my streams, like... Oh, okay, I don't need that. Like, how do you even do that? Like... I try funny titles and playing trendy games sometimes. Very rarely. I really don't like trendy games. Maybe that's the problem. I don't know, someone out there has to like what I do, right? That looks so bad. What'd I do? What'd I do wrong? What'd I do? Is that better? I can't tell. I feel like this is too wide. Gonna take some time. But I'll leave it like that for now. Yeah, this looks like it's gonna take some fine editing to get right. I'll probably do that off stream. But I should get the general idea right now. Okay, this one's one big thing. But... Alright. I got it. It might have been easier to do like half of this and then like mirror it. But I feel like that would have also been like just too much too much trouble. I can probably just cut across because it's going to go underneath the top part. Go. This is just going to be a border. I'll have to have the colors separately underneath. And this goes onto that. Right, and then I do these under this, just for the colors. And it should be all fine. Should be. Okay, that is that color, I think. Take off that, and then we do that. And huzzah, we did a thing. I still don't like the perspective. It's not looking right. I don't know. Maybe when things come together, it'll look a bit better. All shall be revealed in the fullness of time. Dynamic. I've never really tried to do my own art, like actual like completely original ideas. For some reason I just enjoy copying other people. Like this, I just like to remake other people's art, but like do it in a like cool way. Like this, recreating this pixely stuff into super smooth art. I don't know why. Maybe I should try doing completely original art sometime. But I don't even know what I would really do. I'm not a drawing artist, I'm a musician. I'm really not liking this. Oh, but I must keep it going. We can fix it up later. But I do want to make things like as accurate as possible, as smooth as possible. I just want to make like the highest quality things, even like not related to drawing, but in music. I really like to try and make like the highest quality thing I can, which is not always easy. I think it's coming together. It's not perfect, but it's coming together. Oh wait, this curve should be the other way. Right. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some fix-ups on that thing. Where am I? Why is this? Oh, okay. That'll do for now. I'll just roughly do this and then I'll go back and fix it. It's not horrible, it's just not great either. This top part, all real slick. this part, not so much. I wonder how the people who actually drew these pins, like how they did it. Because some of them looked like they were actually vector art. Oh, how do I hide this? That's not what I want. Oh, it's too thick. Or do I just need to make this line thicker as well? Yeah. Oh, but it goes thicker that way. I guess that works. Also, this gradient can be fixed a bit because it only goes like to there. Much better looking slick, I think. That looking slick, but this is not. Oh, okay. Come on. Just let it fit. Okay. Come on. Come on, do it. Damn. Is it not the same size? These are like slightly. How big is this? 14 and this is 15. Oh, okay. I'll make you 15. Now they should fit. There we go. There we go. Yeah, okay. Let's make that bubbly, I think. Yes. And actually, maybe I'll make it a slight. I think it should be slightly thinner, right? Maybe 13. 13 and make this 13. Or maybe 14. There we go. These should all be 13 as well then. Nope. This should be 14 at the top. I think. Alright, no, 13 I'd say. I'm happy with this part. This is the only part I'm happy with right now. This part not so much. Actually, I'm not gonna just remove all this, but I'm just gonna hide these parts because I have another brilliant idea of how I'm gonna do this. Oh, whoops. That was not the idea. Hide those. So if I do the same thing kind of, so if I do this bottom part first and then fill in the blank in the middle, that should work a bit better. Let's try that. I should be able to get smoother lines, or like be able to fix it at least better by doing it this way. Oh wait, why do I just have this thing on? Oh wait, no, I'm going this way now. Because this is all basically one color, I think. And it's all supposed to be like straightish lines, so it shouldn't be too hard. Okay, I don't really need to care about the edges. This is actually kind of a complicated design, or more complicated than I thought it would be. But it's still fun. And that's what matters. There's probably some other shortcuts and stuff I can use to make it easier to do vector stuff, but I don't know. Alright, we did a thing. And I think that's looking pretty smooth. It's a much thinner line here, so let's go like 10. Oh, okay, actually less. 7? Yeah. And we can put a gradient on here. It doesn't even really degrade, actually. Oh no. I might do this part actually like this. No. Now we need what's the color? It's like that. Yep, cool. And this part's gonna be like kind of like this. I gotta save these. Okay. And then all I got to do is this. And that. And... oh, will this work? Yes, yes, I think it will. Right? That's kind of how it is, right? At the bottom it's like yellowish. It's not that. It's like, it actually might be a darker yellow. Come on, let me take out. I'll click on the other one. Let me click on this. Dang it. Fine. Be like. Okay, I think it's like. It's more like that color. Because it's not super in your face. I don't know if that's... I think this color can be a bit darker as well. I think it's going okay. There's like different thicknesses throughout the entire thing for the lines, which is very annoying. Okay, I'm going to move on to the eyes now. I'll leave the hard, tricky parts till last. And all of these, I'm gonna, like, once I render them out as 3D pins and all of that, these will all be free to download as wallpapers on my website. Okay, fine. So I hope people enjoy that. I just really love this game, and I know that there's a decent amount of people who love it, just like me. So I want us to all be able to enjoy this game even more by having some cool wallpapers. Why is it? I think this can go up a bit. I think that's okay. It's not 100% accurate, but it's okay. This one should be fairly easy, hopefully. I'm just going to use this fancy feature that I found, where you can have multiple stroke lines on the thing. So we're going to use that now. So first, let's get the colors I need. We need a bit of grey, and then we need some more grey. Then we need a lot more grey. Okay. So now. Wait, that was a stroke? What? Oh, whoops, what? Oh, no. Okay, there you go. Yes, that can be white. Sure. This, however, should be that. And then this should be that. I think. Okay. And we do this and oh. Oh, maybe this won't. Will this work? Oh, it'll work if I don't have this. If I take off this, I think it should work. Let's get some transparency here so I can see what's happening. It might just be easy to do like a gradient thing. But it's not a gradient thing, it has all around it. Or I guess I just do that and then like put the white in later. Which means I don't even need this stroke. This one is this one. Okay. Ah, fine, wait. Now I have to undo this because I need that. Alright. This is fine. I'm a professional. Okay, and then I'll just do the white part on top. Not even that says add a slight diagonal. Alright. What was that? Okay. Why can't I see this? Oh. Okay. Me dumb. Why does that... Alright, this both has to go underneath. Underneath the eyes. Right. I still might have to bring this down. Yeah, so I have to bring this down because it like... That's just how it goes. And then the gold part will go on top of it. And then it should be okay. We shall see. I'll have to hide this for now. This is just going to be a thick black line. Not that thick. But pretty thick. Okay. Okay, if I put these back in now, it should look a bit better. Right, I guess. It doesn't have the black lines in, so that's why it looks a bit weird. But it's getting there, I think. This one's definitely a complicated pin. Oh hey, welcome. I'm making more pins. I have an addiction. But yeah. Bumblebee. No, what's his name? All of the pins have their own names and stuff. This one is Tin Pin Golem. He's a golem made of gold. But this one's more of the complicated pin designs. Or like, more complicated than what I have done before. Just saying what it looks like. I guess he does kind of look like Bumblebee. But yeah, just doing vector art. I really like vector art. I've already said this previously, but I don't know if you've been here. But I really just like vector art just because of how smooth everything is. And like you can export it as like a super high res thing without a problem. How are you going to get it round? When I put it, this is in a vector software called Affinity Designer. But then I export it as a UV, like wrapping UV thing. I can show it. Let me just load up Blender. Here's what I prepared earlier. So I have this 3D model of a pin. I actually did 3D model the back as well, but you can't see it at the moment. But I will probably be using that for later things. But anyway, so this is a pin, and it just UV wraps around it. If yeah, there we go. And it wraps around like a pin. I think it's pretty cool. And yeah, I can just keep replacing it with different designs that I make. So I have this one. I can replace it with this one. So yeah, I just do that. Yeah, I make the texture go a bit bigger than the circle, so it wraps around. So yeah, I don't have to do any roundness in the texture itself. Although I do incorporate it slightly, just because it's because the pin designs are kind of cartoonish and like exaggerated, so I like kind of add some shading and stuff. What do you mean? No, look, wait. No, I just this is the final circle that it goes on as like the base plate. And then this is like the part which is actually shown like on the front, but it like wraps around to this edge part. Look, I'm trying to make it round. I'm working on it. It takes time. I'm working on it. It's just really hard to do curves. But now I am up to the hard parts. That's all that's left. The curves will be, yeah, kind of a pain. But the colors are all very flat colors. So that'd be pretty easy. I'm not too sure if I'm going to do every single pin, because there's a lot of them. These are all the pins. I'm not too sure if I'm going to do all of these, because there's just so many, and a lot of them are like texture based. So like things like this one up here, I'm probably not going to do that, because that would be a real pain to do in vector art. But I'm just going to do as many as I feel like, really. I'm not going to try and do every single one. There's like 250. And yeah, I'm not going to do everyone. I would like to. Maybe like it can be a ongoing project in my spare time. But for now I'm just going to make like about 20 or 30 of them. I just want a decent amount to look good when I put it in a pile for the 3D render I want to do. But yeah, there's a lot of pins. They all got pretty cool designs. I should do the curry and rice one. Yes, that'll be next on the menu. Okay, now I'm trying to figure out how to do these, this section, because it's actually kind of hard to get the perspective right. But it should be easier now that I've set it up in a certain way. Because all I gotta do is this. And then get the color I need, which should be that. And then I'll just place it underneath so no one can ever see its face. That looks alright, I think. But yeah, getting that perspective is so hard. It doesn't even look right still. I think this needs to come out a bit more. Like, oh, make it a bit thinner. Because it looks kind of thin in the official render in the bottom left. That's what I'm referencing, kind of. I also do spend way too long just looking, trying to refine like meaningless detail. But that's just me. I should be able to do that right. Yeah, I'm gonna make... should I? I'll do that. We can put that line in by itself. How's that looking? See, I don't... wait. It has to like join up to this, doesn't it? That... kind of. It'll be masked by the stroke, but... I think that's a bit better. It's so hard to get perspective right. It'd probably look like it's lined up properly when you finish the outline. Probably. I hope so. We'll see. After I finish this one section, we'll see how it looks. But yeah, I like vector art. I don't think I can do normal art. Like, I've always, whenever I've done like art kind of stuff, I always do vector art. It's like my thing. I just like the control you have about pretty much everything in it. You don't have to worry about like... oh. Don't have to worry about making a mistake or something, you can just like fix it in post, technically. No, I like perfection. I don't know. I do like perfection in like a way. Like, I don't know. I know. Bob Ross did teach us about happy little accidents. But I like making something like, I feel like everyone embraces the imperfection art and stuff, but no one tries to do perfect art. Everyone is like cool like with, oh, that has imperfections, and that's very artistic. But why does no one make like perfect? Perfect is boring? I don't know. I guess so. But if no one does perfect, then if someone does do perfect, then it's technically unique. I don't know. I just like vector art. How's that looking? Something's still a bit off, but I can't tell what. I think that's as good as I'm gonna. Yeah, I don't know. I guess that's good enough. Yeah, okay. Other side now. Maybe I can. Can I speed up my process by just copy pasting, flip, boom. I think that works. Actually, I should copy the other thing about it as well. Copy the line with it. Oh wait, no. Dang it. Did I? Okay. Look at that, elite skills. I don't need. Okay. Is that good? Don't need to waste hours. Well, it's all lined up horribly, but and this should be above. Wait. This should be above that. Okay. Look at that. Easy. I will have to fix it up a bit. But that was pretty good, I think. Why does it seem... Oh. Okay, yeah, this needs to go a bit down more. Be a bit thicker. It's coming together though. I think it's starting to look fairly good. I think this can be a bit... Yeah? Yeah. I think so. I will... I'll make this black to fill in just the edges. Now we have that. And that'll go underneath that. And we can just copy paste again. Beautiful. I think that's pretty good actually, if I do say so myself. Might be need to be a bit darker. Right. Just need to do that middle part now, which again is a bit hard to do with the and this bottom part, but it's hard to do with perspective. Oh, where's the head thing? Oh, why is it all the way down here? And why is this messed up again? I don't really have to worry about this edge too much. Okay, this should work. Later I'll have to go in and like refine the finer details, like the thicknesses of things, but I think overall I've got everything about right. These could be a bit lighter. And again, I don't have to worry about that. That's just going to be there. That's just going to be there. So many layers and stuff. This doesn't need a stroke glide. I don't know, it should be darker. I think that's better. I'm guessing those are about the same color. could be slightly brighter. I feel like sometimes I go into way too much detail. We're doing some stuff. But I don't care. I like it. I'm gonna try the mirroring thing again. We'll just do half of this. Yeah, this is definitely the most complex pin I have done so far. But I think it's turning out pretty good. I want to fix this curve. No, I don't know, maybe it's okay. Alright, then 1, 2, 3, 4, copy, flip, put in position. Beautiful. We just have to fix up some connection. Which I guess technically means that some things are just a bit wrong. But it's okay. I can live with it. That should be, like, the sides don't matter too much because it's going to be wrapped around anyway. But I think I've done it. For the most part, I don't like this yellow thing still. I think it needs to be a bit light, like transparent. I don't know if the detail even matters, but eh. Okay, now final part is this. Then we'll move on to another. Oh, this took like 1 hour and a half. Dang. To stretch. Should be pretty easy. Okay, this has a bit of like a gradient on it. I've like got a... Oh, that's... Oh, excuse me. Let's try and get this gradient right. There's some things I like about Affinity Designer, there's some things I feel like they could add. But overall, I like this stuff. Like, its use of gradients. You can do quite a decent amount of stuff with it. What? Wait, what did I do? Oh! I selected everything. What? I was wondering what was going on. I don't think it's like fully white. But I like you can do things like this, like pretty easily. Oh, whoops. Oh, dang it. Hard to say where that goes though. That good? I think that's pretty good. Yeah, I don't see anything too wrong with my recreation. There are some things I will have to touch up, but I won't do that right now. I'll just show you guys how it looks when you actually put it onto the thing. So I do that. I grab all of it, and then I need to rotate it 30 degrees because of how my UV map works. I do that. And I export at like 8 times the resolution of what I actually did it in. And just because, what was this one called? Tin Pin Column. UV, save. It takes a bit to save. Then I can go into Blender, UV editing. Open Tin Pin Golem UV. We got it in. It is definitely wobbly on the outside, but hopefully when I put it on the pin, it should all like smooth out. Tin Pin. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's beautiful. That looks pretty good. But like, okay, in their actual render. I like it. I think it's pretty good. I can definitely edit some colors and change some line thicknesses. But other than that, I'm pretty happy with how that looks. Yeah. Yeah. Looks pretty good to me. But I won't actually render this because that makes my stream go oop. So, yeah. But all of these will, when I'm like finalizing stuff, which might take a few days or maybe a week, but when I finalize things, they'll all be available on my website, www.cdcruise.com. Now what was the next one I wanted to do? I might just do one which is like a bit quicker. Okay, yep, let's do the bunny. No, I didn't. Oh. Okay. There you go. Let's go on to that one. Let me see where it is in here. Bunny is... Where's Bunny? Oh, there it is. Okay, Bunny. Let's position it. This one should be fairly easy. It's just got basically two or three big shapes. Should be able to finish this in like 30 minutes. And then I'll end my stream there, I guess. Tin column. Oh, what was this one called? Healing Bunny. So nice. Okay. Let's get started. Should be fairly straightforward. I'm also going to be doing some other 3D modeling today. Of not pins. I should also probably get onto some music. But we'll see. I've just not been feeling music right now. Actually, I'll probably just do that in one thing with a gradient. Maybe. Oh, but curves are so hard to get, like, not bumpy. Actually, there was one pin that I've done that's slightly more complicated than the golem pin. It was this pin. This one, I like it. I love this design. And the item in the game also has some significant meaning. But I like this, like, I don't know, the sharpness and like the bendy lines. I don't know, I just really like it. But yeah, that would be like the other complex thing I've done. Oh, whoops. Can I get... Oh no, that doesn't work. Cool, and I should be able to just do this with the gradient. So we'll have a white line for the border, of course. Actually, that doesn't even go for the whole thing. Interesting. But I should be able to fix that as well. You can do gradients on the border, but first I want to do the gradient on the inside. I'll need to get the colors. Save, then save and save and save. Yeah, I think there's just like about 4 colors in the gradient. Okay. Goes from there to there. Starts there. Then we got that pink. Then we have white. And then we have this darkish white kind of thing. See, like that's probably a part of the shading more than the actual design, but I don't mind keeping it in because it just adds a bit more to it. Now I just have to figure out this gradient. Okay, it definitely doesn't go past this point. I think that final red is probably a bit... should be... like... yeah. That looks pretty good. That was pretty easy. I did say this one was going to be a bit easier. Let's fix these lines before we put in the line gradient. And we can make this with that. Yeah, it's difficult. Yeah, see things like this are... Like, there's no easy way of me making that sharp bit better. I could just cancel it out and put, that's more complicated. I should also try and smooth out that gradient because you can see an obvious line there. There you go. But yeah, this sharp thing does not go that far down. That's way better, I think. I think that's pretty good. Yeah, okay. Okay, I'll do the gradient for the stroke, which is literally just that and that, and then we just play around with it. Oh, that is the annoying thing about that. The gradient for the stroke, you can't really edit it as much as... Oh, wait, can you? Alright, cool. It is a bit finicky though, but it looks like you can do it. There is another way I could do this as well. I might do it in combination. Because we have that, but then we can also change the stroke's pressure. Which actually might be like more accurate. Yeah, actually maybe I don't need the gradient. I don't know why it still has a gradient. What? What just happened? I am confused. Ah, opacity. Okay, I got it. Yeah, so I can just play around with the stroke pressure to get a thing where it looks about the same as what's in the picture. I think that looks about right. Yeah. Seems a bit wonky. Some lines. So I have to unwonkify it. when unwonkifying, I sometimes just go outside of the original scope, the design just slightly, just to make sure the lines are how they should be. Oh, come on. Can't give it to me? Fine. Take it. Oh, I don't know if I want that. Can I not have like... Oh, I want like in between those. But I don't think the computer wants to give me it. Fine, that'll do. And this is... like sometimes I go outside of it to like better replicate what I see visually than just following like pixel for pixel. Because sometimes following pixel for pixel, especially with like something that's so low res like this, you like don't get the proper picture. So you have to look at it from like further away to really get what you're trying to do. And now I might just like copy this, paste. And scale this, and hopefully this works. I don't know if it'll work. This might not just work. No, okay, I'll just do manually. Alright. We should... yeah, I'm just gonna... yeah, we're almost up to 2 hours. So yeah, good point to end after I finish this one. And maybe I'll render it out live. Just for the funs. Although, I don't know if rendering out live really works. Just because it won't really be live because my stream will keep freezing. I feel like it's a bit darker. How is that? Not amazing. This line's a bit wonky. Why you always gotta be wonky? And these should like cut off and like be like around the edge so it shouldn't be seen as well. Sometimes it's so hard. I'm just putting the stroke on because sometimes it makes it a bit more roundish. Okay, I think for the most part this looks alright now. Sometimes I still see wonk, but I'm not too sure if it's just like my screen displaying it, or if it's actually wonky. It can be really hard to tell sometimes. For the most part, that looks pretty good. I think this side's a bit too big. It's like a bit flatter, roundish at the top. I don't have my thing set up in a way that helps that. Overall, I think it's pretty good. Alright, let's put in the eye, the most important part. And then that's pretty much done. And I can end on rendering it out. There we go. Don't know why it's a fully red eye. A bit evil. Okay, to also do this. There we go. There we go. Everything is looking pretty nice, I think. I should keep this just in here, just for safety's sake, I guess. I don't think it really matters, but yeah. Alright. Now... yeah, I think it's fairly good. It's not perfect, but yeah. Do that. Export. If you could export, I don't know if you can export just SVGs and put them into Blender as a UV map. That would be really nice for things like this, because SVGs, as I said, don't have pixels, so you can have them as big or as small as you want without pixeling, which would be good for making super high quality textures for your 3D models without even requiring that much processing, because SVGs are really lightweight. So it'd be cool if you could do that, but I don't know if it's possible. Okay, let's get the healing bunny UV. Blop. Oh wait, I forgot. Oh dang it! I forgot to take off that. Okay, do it again. I always forget to do that. Maybe I'll do this one though. This one kind of looks cooler to render out. So I don't know, maybe, yeah. Yeah, maybe I'll render out this one, because I kind of want to play around with textures and stuff with it. Because this one's supposed to be like gold. So it might be cool if I can like duplicate this. Shift D. Yes, okay, got it. Like that. Then we have extra to play around with. Okay. Because I don't want to mess around with my original. Okay, nice. I'm not too sure how to make, like, I like this, but I'm not too sure. I want to make it look a bit more metallic. Like, it already looks pretty, oh, that looks pretty metallic. But then it looks really dull. I don't know. I can change the color. To make it maybe stand out a bit more. Nah, messing around with the colors isn't gonna do much. So I don't know. I don't know how to make it more like... there are more shaders. Ooh. Oh. Now how would the toon shader work with this? Oh, interesting. Oh. Oh. Interesting. What if I do that together with what I already had? I think that looks kind of nice. I don't really know if it looks that much more metallic. But it looks nice. Like really, this is just like a brightness thing onto it. It doesn't really change that much about it. But I don't know, I think I like that. Let's render it out, and I will end my stream then. Wait, what's this? Oh, nope, this is... nope, I think. That was me rendering out in 8K. We're not gonna do that today. Oh. Oh. $1080, and I think, what, 1920. There we go. And then I'll wait, although it's probably going to lag my stream. But it'll look pretty nice when it's done. So yeah, I guess that's a little dive into me doing pins. I'll probably do some more off stream, really. Or I might get on to doing 3D modeling off. I want to do a Pikmin, because that'd be kind of cool. There's still quite a bit of time in the day for me to do various things. I should definitely try and do some more music. I do have one track finished. I'm just waiting on art for it to release. And then I have another 2 tracks which are like half finished. I just need to like refine it more and add more to them, and they'll be like finished. I got at least like 4 tracks, and there are like others which are like quarter finished and stuff. But I'm not too sure about those ones yet, that's why I don't really count them. Hopefully it doesn't lag too much. I think I should put my streaming on my GPU, because my CPU is what's rendering this out. Because I have an AMD's graphics card, and for some reason AMD does not work with Blender. And I wish it did. I do like being, you can like zoom in and see the pixels as it's going. Like, that's pretty smooth, I think. That's the beauty of vectors. You can have all these really smooth edges that are super clear. Take that off. Okay. You should be done. Oh, 2.5 more minutes. Yeah, really. I wish my I don't know why AMD doesn't work with Blender. There is a plugin, but it doesn't work actually with Blender. It just adds its own rendering thing, and I prefer this cycles renderer for things. I'm not too sure if I should keep this blur in as well. Or at least like maybe change where it is coming from. But overall, pretty happy with this. And I'll be rendering it out later and stuff again. That sounds... Oh, I think that's all noise. Like, you probably can't see it on stream, but there's like little variations in the color, which shouldn't be there because the SVG was just one straight plain color. But because of how this renderer works, it introduces some noise. But then we have the denoiser, which just like magically makes all that go away. Hopefully it works on this. I wonder what's like the maximum that you would ever need to render out a thing at. Like, what is the maximum quality you should do it? Like, to the point where it doesn't even matter anymore. Because 8K is already like pretty good if you like step back. Like, obviously if you zoom in you're gonna like start to see things, but like, how much is too much? Or how much is too little? There we go, it's all done. We're looking pretty good, boys. Yeah, I don't know if I should change where the blur is, but I think it looks alright. And it makes it more like realistic as a picture. But yeah, that's looking good, if I do say so myself. Obviously some touch-up things I need to do. But yep, I guess I'll end on that. Thank you for watching, anyone who did. And I will see you next time on City Cruise Live. Bye.